Hey, and welcome back to the channel. We have had a little bit of a break doing some filming, just doing some behind the scenes stuff, sorting and getting a few things happening. But today we are going to be taking a look at set 60363. So this is the ice cream store. She's a very cute build. She's got some cute minifigs. A little sign, which I think is the cutest little build, and it looks easy enough. We've got our ice cream child with the cute banana tea, and the hair is very ridiculous. And then we've got our polar bear. I'll be intrigued to see if you get another minifig hair as an alternate with this one, but we will see. It's a very clean build, which I like. So basically in this video what we will be doing is we're going to pull this one apart. We are going to build it. We're going to see what it looks like and in its original form. I'm really liking that. I'm guessing that's a sticker. Yeah, that looks like it's a sticker. We're going to pull it apart. We're going to build it. We're going to see all the different play features and what we think of the set. And then we are going to make it bigger. I was lucky enough to purchase 2 of these. My local Big W had it on sale. I think it was $26, 26 Australian dollars online buy. So that to me was a bit of a steal at the moment. And I think that we could probably make this into something that will fit into the city rather well. Where it's going to fit into the city, the Hogwarts Castle. And I'm thinking about building it into the university. So that's a bit of a plan that I've got, which means pulling it all apart, sorting it out and building it. So that's always a lot of fun. So I was thinking the university could actually go here where all this is. This can easily be moved because we've got a bit of a skate park market area where the road sort of finishes. And I thought that might be nice into that would be a really good spot for the university. Have a bit of a play area and then start bringing the city over. This is a little bit of a mock that I'm working on at the moment, but it is not yet ready for a video. So that's what my plans kind of are. And I thought, well, if I have the university there, so it's 1 plate and a half, maybe I could have like a corner ice cream where all the uni guys hang out at, just on the corner there, and make that into a corner building. I think that might work quite well. Interesting, because the university, if you had looked at it on Rebrickable, it is a very, old British vibe. But in Melbourne, where I'm from, we do have a lot of the older buildings that we sort of modernise, which I look a bit controversial, but we sort of modernise the side buildings and things like that. So I'm wondering if I could give it that sort of vibe and maybe even give it a bit of an alleyway or something that us Melbourneites are known for with our great coffee. But hey, first let's pull one apart and let's build it. So I've literally just opened the box and this has fallen out. Check this out. I have not seen a piece like this. This is awesome. I feel like it could have been made with plates and stuck together, but that is pretty cool. I wasn't expecting that to come out. So that must be it's the base. That's the base there. So that's interesting. It'll be interesting to see how I can fit that into the city. I could possibly not Mills plate it and clip it down. Oh, mine's not very... Oh, what's going on there? Focus camera. There's a bit of a wobble there. There we go. But yeah, hey, I like that. That's cool. And straight away the stickers came out as well. And unfortunately, yes, that was a sticker piece. He is so cool though. But because I have 2 sets, I have 2 of them, so I can use that elsewhere as well, which will be good. I think with the first time that I build our first set, I will put the stickers where Lego tells me to put the stickers. And then with that other sticker set, I can sort of decide whether it goes into this build or I can use it for another mock, because that always is a bit fun. 3 booklets, which feels a bit hectic, but that's okay. We can do 3 booklets. And yes, of course, 3 bags to go with those booklets. So yeah, let me pull that apart. But hey, I just wanted to show you that. That is, I don't know, maybe that is in other sets that I just haven't come across. I suppose I don't buy many city sets, but I really like that. That's cool. So we have finished doing bag 1, and these are the little builds that we are left with. First, starting with this minifigure here. I quite like his face, but that is the only face you get. You don't get any other face. So pretty much he is looking a bit like a rebel. He's got an ice cream and he has a phone. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I don't like these phones. I do not feel like the phone that I carry is as big as my whole upper body or as long as my legs. I just feel like we need a new piece for phones, because that's just, like, it's bigger than his head. I don't know. My phone's not that big. Kind of annoys me. So, hey, Lego, if you're listening, let's go with a smaller phone. That would be awesome. So yeah, so he's pretty cool. He's a cool minifig to get. We've also got this little guy. I can't actually, the balloon is too heavy for him, and because his torso doesn't bend, you can't sort of just stand him without him being studded with having the balloon and the ice cream. I do love the balloon. The balloon is just outrageously large for such a little boy, and I kind of feel like that's what you see when you see kids with these big balloons. You're just like, that balloon is so big for you. Color of the ice cream, yeah, I could have gone with a different color there. Kind of just blends in, but still the bird is, I don't know, I just love Lego birds. He is just so cute. So cute. Which is quite funny, because in real life I'm actually quite scared of birds. Like, they'd be scary. They're coming at you. Like, especially in Australia, we've got these things called magpies, and oh my goodness, in September you don't want to go anywhere near them. They're just like swooping you, and you're just like, I don't want to eat your children. Please leave me alone. Now, this is that sign that I was loving. Seeing the build, it is a little bit clunky, but it is a cool use of piece. But that bit there just feels a bit clunky to me, so we might try and rebuild that a different way. But I do quite like that idea of having an A-frame out, and it would be nice in the city just to have different A-frames out, like one for the florist, one for, you know, the cafe. That is cute. So, and then we have, of course, the little table. It's meant to be a bit of a birthday party vibe when you look at it on the instructions. It's a bit like you're getting a present, someone's got a balloon, they're all celebrating the gentleman who has one expression only. So that's pretty cool. I do really like this milkshake build. And then we get the bicycle, and we get the sign. So I didn't quite get my sticker perfectly straight, which, if I think about it too much, it does really, really annoy me. But we're choosing to be okay with it. Just breathe. Just breathe. It's fine. Okay, so just opening up the pieces of bag 2. There's some great pieces here. This is a great parts pack. Like, there are some awesome pieces. One I am finding very interesting, and I particularly wanted to show you, was this guy here. It's going to intrigue me how we use him, because he's kind of cool. one thing that was funny was there was no brick separator. I'm using mine from the Palace Theatre, but no brick separator. I recently built the Nutcracker, the new Christmas Nutcracker, and I got a brick separator with that one, but not with this one, which I find very, very strange. I like these. These are great. If I can get them on a pad wall somewhere, that would be fantastic. So they will be fun. And knowing that I've got the 2 packs, having those to play with when we change up this build with the extra pieces. I'm very happy with this minifig. There was no extra hair. I love the ice cream on the front. I love the polar bear head. It is fantastic. She's got a great expression on her face. She's like just happy to be alive, that one. And then she's got the back, which is a bit of a laughter. So I love her. She's fantastic. So I am very happy to get 2 of her. Obviously I'll probably swap them around a bit with different faces and stuff, so we don't have twins running around the city. But yeah, happy with that. So I shall come back once we're built. So here we have the end of book 2. This is where we be at. So the back is open, which you could fill that in, like maybe with some like dark grey masonry or some sort of brick in these sections here. But I don't mind it. I actually don't mind it being open back because I do actually like to see inside the buildings. So I'm wondering if when I do build it with the 2, instead of using the bricks to fill this in, if I actually keep it open. So when people do come over and I want to show them the inside, it's actually quite open to be able to do that. Because I'm imagining this will be sitting up against the, I might even sort of a mirror build it, so that we get this nice curve, but I'm sort of thinking it'll sit like that up against the university. So I actually don't mind the idea of having the back there so that you can, you know, because I'll probably Mills plate it, I can sort of pop it out and show people what is on the inside. So that's just something to sort of think about. But you've got some nice glass panels here. You've got the beautiful curve done with that slope brick that comes around. It's quite a neat little build. It's very tidy. You've got the sticker on the door. Something that I do love is the little ice cream white stud used there for the door. Little things like that make me giggle, so I do like that. The minifig we've already gone over. I'm sure something will be attached here during bag 3. Then we do have the inside, which has got that orange and purple theme, which are the colours of this company. I'm loving this piece here used as the glass enclosure of the ice cream. They were actually on the pab wall in High Point where I live, and I picked up a couple, so it's good to remember that that can be used for that. And you have the little calculator type print there as well, which would be better used as a phone too, just FYI. Okay, so now we are back after building bag 3. We have a complete build here. Very tidy, neat build. Really, like we said before, really good parts pack. There was no real extremely interesting building techniques that I sort of noted that taught me something. I do really like the way the ice cream comes down and is dripping down the front of the building. I think that is quite a fun little build. I didn't quite recognize that that's what was happening when I looked at the front of the box. But now that, you know, after building it, you sort of go, oh, that's what that is. That's kind of cool. I do like this ice cream cone on top. I have to say, when I looked at it on the box, I sort of was a bit like, meh with that. But it actually does look a lot better in real life. So that will probably be something that I will keep in the build. So this is where we are at with parting out the two sets. So I've basically just parted both sets out. I've kept the roof of the first set that we built, just because I do want to use this, so I'll keep that. I've also just kept all the little mini builds that have come with it, just for point of reference, just so I sort of, you know, I probably will keep this. I definitely will be keeping the ice cream. I might jazz it up a little bit though. I've put all my minifigs and the bicycle stuff in here and with the base I've kept it as it was, like sort of step 3 or 4. So that's still kept as, and then I've just parted out everything, in your sort of plates, your snots, your jumpers, single bricks. We've got some tiles in all shapes there, 2x2s, these guys. We've got all the bricks together, funny plates, building pieces, slopes, and all the windows. There's quite a few windows and quite a few of these, so I'm excited to use these up the top. I've seen people stuffing them, and then it just gives it that kind of look where you sort of stuff it with some studs or with some 1x1 tiles. So I might give that a go as well, just to be sitting on that top roof, just to make it a bit more fun. I'm still sort of thinking about what the second floor is going to be. The first floor will definitely be the ice cream shop. So still having a ponder. We'll probably start building the first floor and then see what the second floor happens. Alrighties. So here's what we've got so far with the bottom floor. So I've basically mirror built the set just so it fits a bit better into my city. I've kept the base as is. I probably will Mills plate it, but I can just do that underneath. Like, it's not too bad of a build to just straight away pop it on, and I'll probably do that once I actually know how I'm going to set up the university quarters of the city. So I've kept it with this beautiful shape here, and as you can see looking through the windows, I have jazzed up the inside a little bit, so keeping the back still open. I have tiled off the floor. I've left a couple of studs just so I can place minifigs. These studs here I will probably swap over to tiles, but I don't have them in my inventory at the moment. And I've also finished off this section here by adding more of a table, which showcases the ice cream in the front. It just looked a bit funny not finishing off that, so I did. And then coming around, I've just tiled off the top of the ice cream holder there, just to make that look a bit more finished without the studs sitting on top. And I have also studded the inside as well. I might actually, just looking at it now while filming, I may actually change that over to a white jumper, or even just a purple, no, probably a white jumper, just because that orange does look a bit funny there. So I will swap that over. But yes, so that is the first floor. I'm going to call that finished, without of course doing the outside sort of area, but I'm going to call that finished. Hello, so we've gotten about here in the build. I sort of did a bit of a brick build window, but I'm not happy with that. I've been sitting on it for a while and I don't think I was going to put some texture in there where the snot bricks are, but I think I will remove that because I don't know, it just looks a little bit heavy with the rest of the build, so I might do something a little bit different. And also I've realized I have no way to get upstairs, so I'm going to have to fix that. So whether I sort of build it out here and put a stair that goes up, but I think I might actually try and challenge myself and do a bit of a staircase maybe behind here to come up. I have decided that this top floor is going to be a Pilates studio because I think the big nice windows will be nice right next door to the university. I think that will be something that the uni students get into, which again is another reason why I want to get rid of this. So yeah, so that's where we've gotten so far. So I'm going to have to do a bit of a pull apart, rethink these stairs because the minifigs actually need to be able to get upstairs for it to make sense. I know it's a smaller build and sometimes you don't need to make it make sense, but I would like to. So yeah. And we are finished. All done. And I could not be happier with the result. I absolutely love the way this has turned out. This has been so fun to build. I really, really have had a great time. It's definitely been a bit of a learning process, but it's also been so fun and has really sort of made me think what else, like what other sets are out there that I could double in size, especially the city sets, or make a little bit different, make a little bit more my own instead of always purchasing those dearly priced bigger sets. So let's have a little bit more of a look. So out the front, I have changed up the table and chairs, just made them look a little bit different. And I got myself more of these plates just to finish off this square because I've made it come out that little bit more. The problem I was having with the stairs, I have changed up with this. So there are stairs, diner that wrap around the back that give you access to the back of the top level. If you haven't built the downtown diner, I highly recommend it. It is a great build and a lot of technique is in that build, so it's really, really awesome. So I haven't exactly completely copied the build, but I drew some inspiration, especially from the fences being the steps, and then just with the pieces that I had myself, and just with it only needing to come up to there, I just changed the build a little bit to make it my own. I believe I have shown you most of the inside of the ice creamery. So that is still looking as such. But then as we come upstairs, we are welcomed into a Pilates studio. So here's our fit minifig, which I've just swapped the head and hair out from a minifig I got from my second set. I've got a cool little sign here. I was looking through my stickers, but nothing really grabbed me for what would be on the front there. I almost put the open sign that you see on the door just here. But I just want something a little bit different, so I'm just going to wait until I get that sticker to put it on there. I do have a Queer Eye for Straight Guy box that needs to be parted out, set that needs to be parted out, so hopefully there'll be a sticker in there that might sort of fit this a little bit better. So coming into the Pilates studio, you've got a cloud welcoming mat, which has been a part that I've been wanting to use forever. I got it off a pad wall quite a while ago and just haven't found a way to use them yet, so I was really quite chuffed to use that. Then we have the reception desk with the plant and the little FBOSS machine, very clean as Pilates studios normally are. I've got a little clock there that I just snot bricked on. I did a bit of more of a column here to brace because I didn't want a door that goes to nowhere, so I braced that with a little bit of a column. And then I built, these are my own design. I built these little reformer beds. I hope you can tell that they are reformer beds. I actually do reformer Pilates, hence the idea of making it a reformer Pilates studio. And I really kind of think I'm really happy with that, especially with the parts I had on hand. So this is where you put your feet. This is the springboard. This is the headrest, and you know, sliding that way. Then I've got your big plant in there, and here I've got the weights. So this is a little weights rack, so you can pull out the weights like so, and then you pop them in. So again, I got some inspiration there by the Downtown Diner. They have a similar build there with the weights. So I did a similar, but again adapting just to fit the room a little bit better. I just didn't want it to be big clunky boxing, because it's a bit of a boxing gym in that one. I wanted it just to be a bit more neater on what you would see in a Reformer Pilates studio. I did change that window, the big glass window there that I spoke about in a previous build. I really like that finish for the front facade. I was going to try and match here to here, but I really liked the cleanness of the window, so I didn't really want to put orange, blue and purple there. I feel like it still gives that same feeling of an ice cream dripping. It's just dripping off the edge, because the edge does come further out, so it still does give that. It's just not dripping down the window, so I think that is still fine. It's not pouring, so yeah. And I 3D'd up the ice cream a little bit more, just giving it a little bit more depth with the slopes in the cone and a couple more tiles, because I had the 2 packs I could do that. I changed a few things up with the actual ice cream. So I do actually like this look here. I've used that, just some parts I had in inventory. And I don't mind here. This kind of annoys me that you see these 2 bricks, but I can't really think of a way to fix that just yet. Oh, actually, maybe I have just thought of a way. Maybe if I pull that out, so maybe make this brick smaller, the black plate smaller, then I can bring that out and then give that more of a curve behind. So I may do that. The orange one I don't love, but I do not have orange pieces, so that is where that will sit until I find something on a pad wall, because it's not really something I'm going to order just for that, unless I am doing an order and remember to put that in. So with the side builds, I will definitely be keeping this sign, but I won't have him sort of sitting right close. He'll be sort of further down the street, just to sort of say this is where you get your cool ice cream. And obviously same with the A-frame. I really like this A-frame. I will be doing more of them throughout the city. So that is where we sort of finish up with our build. I really like it. It is really quite clean. You know, a lot of learning techniques in it. Like one thing that I probably, while filming, that's annoying me is here, so I may actually put another piece in there. I'll probably put one of these pieces in there just to clean that up. Actually, no, I won't. I'll put a flat one and then one of the blue ones on top, just to finish that, to make it more look like a column, because that is annoying me. Or even just a half moon flat or half circle tile in white, just to at least make it look like it's finished, because yeah, that's a bit annoying. But I'm going to go up against the university. I'm now going to part out my Hogwarts castle, which will be so much fun. Said no one ever. And then I will build the university that's going to come up directly next to it, which I think should look pretty cool if it's going to look the way that I sort of see it looking. But yes, so that is the build. I'm really happy with it. I'm really enjoyed the way that it has come out. Really like the way you look through the glass windows and you can actually see into the Pilates studio. and into the ice cream store. And who doesn't want ice cream after they've just done a Pilates session? So yeah, so thanks so much for being here and staying and watching till here. There will definitely be a lot more videos like this one, altering smaller builds and changing a few things up in these Lego builds. I'm having so much fun doing it, so I hope you are also enjoying watching it, because yeah, it's been a lot of fun. Anyway, stay tuned for the next one.